Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment. Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
Okay.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, Traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know, so you have my trust.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care. You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hate them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment. That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's diseases were... At least, that's what Tighnari told... Wait a second.
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
You mean, it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole... the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces. To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Crumble!
Oh, you made it.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into her head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very...
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes,
Paimon...
I understand. But trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything...
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
I thought we agreed on a plan.
The plan is to
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Alhaitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Alhaitham for suggestions. Had I known Alhaitham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Alhaitham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Alhaitham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I knew you.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little.
Sino, we have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al-Ahmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matras still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, You've joined a team, and I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Huh. Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Whew. I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
Beep! Construct, beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
Wait a moment.
Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that...
I will have order.
Keep up. The wind knows me.
Stand with me.
Can't see.
This is order.
One with nature.
Lightning, miracle.
I hear everything. Clouds high. The birds call. Time to go. The wind knows me. Enshroud.
Order guide you.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my...
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went
Yes.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Rahman there?
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Re...
Yeah, you're...
It's not... Go join up with her.
Speaking of which,
I have a very... If we need help, get ready for the next...
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rep. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard. You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone, you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Looking good! There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
So he's not at the hotel today?
Have you considered the possibility that there's something wrong with your projections?
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
He's over there! Let's go say hi!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Kainari!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an...
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
All right, then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with...
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Parties DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having... For now?
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the Academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You...
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar...
Hypatia? Why would he...
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean... you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. Let me ask.
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asked...
Since you asked,
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient.
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my...
Well, you're the only one...
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I will personally...
Hypatia was born in Sumeru. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still...
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the... And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question. He never came off as malicious. But an...
I can barely believe...
I don't think I missed any...
Sorry, we can't...
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but my master will... This has been a habit of...
I get it. Since you are always at...
I'd like to ask you to do that for me.
I can do that. But I have a feeling it will... The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what... If the higher-ups really... If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right. We've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say, I did...
Being loyal to the... On that note...
The Academia, yeah, I suppose he's
I see.
This may well be... Also, if you... I think this may be...
Okay, well...
Thanks.
Right. Oh, by the way.
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our... According to Tighnari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually... He also said that just to be safe...
But we have...
We'll do it the merc... That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos.
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to the port...
the forest.
Into the wind. Time to go. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skill.
Shh! The port is
Let's keep going and...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezh Nayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the Doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezh Naya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The Doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Uh-oh! He saw us!
Huh? Is he waving at?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait,
You mean there's nobody with him?
and where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago. But now...
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't.
Oh no!
Let's go!
Paradis Dii is not a place you Fatui can just
I believe we've already made our...
But you've been in
Even the Grand Sage, I've done my duty.
It would seem that you can keep trying to...
With all due respect...
Well, you only have... I may be It is still my...
Then it seems our...
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tighnari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Detoxifying me.
One with the forest. Keep up.
This was well done. Stabilize. This is trouble.
The wind knows me.
Death.
The bond is strong.
This was well done. There's no use resisting. Give us Hypatia.
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tighnari, beat him up!
As one with wind and cloud,
I will have order.
Rise! Ha! Roast and fry!
The wind knows me.
You need to hurry up!
I hear everything. Can't see.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Keep up. I will end you.
Into the wind.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my... I'll uproot you.
This is order. Gather.
Out of my way!
Enshroud.
Our bond is strong.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it! Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The bell?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Paradis Dii and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable. Yes. What is it? Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded, indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking, and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. She peered into my all gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? Who wants to hurt my... The doctor wants... How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to...
Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see... where is the storm? That means anyone outside is in danger! Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before. You need...
Struck by...
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were... My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case... Thank goodness.
Hey!
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more
I know.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's...
That sounds, as long as I can
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really
You said the balladeer claimed that.
Have you noticed?
So,
Based on what the travel... In other words?
yay! That...
Thank you for the help, Tainari.
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us. Let's continue to...
You can just focus on your plan. Leave Hypatia to me. My wound isn't going to get in the way. Okay. Guess I'll sit still for a little while longer. If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. Keep up. Huh? Huh? Ha!
Nilu! It's nice to see you again!
Oh, hey there, Traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for...
That's right. And so, do you two want to come? It's something like rehearsals are exhausting. Mr. Zubair, Armin.
But we've been to a lot of festivals during our New Year's celebration.
Of course.
Ah, so we'll need to bring... Hey! Paimon's gonna put you in a box first!
You can come. You two being there would be the best gift of all.
Is something up?
Yeah. But I tried to visit. All I could do was to leave a letter. She'll be better soon.
It's all thanks to you and Nilu that we...
You're way too compared to you. Anyway, all that aside...
Paimon thinks it'll be a great...
Alright. Then let's... Wait. I completely forgot about this...
Whoa!
Just one box.
That's way too...
All I know is that whenever I was planning on making a few...
So this isn't even...
Are you...
Of course!
What?
Oh! Well, if it is...
Greetings, Mr. G...
Of course I do! I've heard that... Although...
Ah! Please allow me to introduce them. And this is
No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right. Look! Traveler! She introduced Paimon correct!
She's also very brave. Just a little while...
Don't think anything. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, that reminds me. It seems that...
Ooh, what a bit. Tachine is a mix. Its aroma is just...
We're two peas in...
Wait here. I'll bring...
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness!
No matter how many...
I baked a lot just now.
You made so much.
It was nothing. Don't worry about it. Make sure you got everything. Feel free to come back.
I'm starting to understand how you got so many things.
Yeah.
Nilu, good time. If you took any longer, the
Jude said that...
Oh,
Trying to pull any...
So they really do eat anything, huh? What's that?
Come now. The textiles you ordered. So even if a...
You've tested this before?
But of course! I wouldn't dare.
True.
Ho ho!
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you...
No thanks, Mr. Afshin. Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a my philosophy. Our Nilu here is after a while, Anyway, since then, I've come
It's okay.
That reminds me. Some of the goods, they're fine for... Nilu, why don't you take them?
Huh?
Just think of it. It costs me more.
Even so...
Nah, these good. Just take them. If you really feel that bad... Oh, yeah.
Wow, even...
Hurry and take it.
There's still...
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Parties DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tighnari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor is left. So, we've...
Oh! Tighnari also asked us to tell you...
Everything also went to avoid alerting.
I can't believe...
It's all thanks to...
It appears to... Well... Is that...
Huh?
Well... What...
Shouldn't you end with...
Personally...
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Oh, and if... So you should find some...
But I thought all...
Then I should remind you.
I know that.
A scribe is responsible...
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino...
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me.
Yeah! Say something to boost morale!
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilou!
Hey, everyone.
Not at all.
But you also look like...
Welcome, Nilou.
Huh? You mean...
Yes, Nilou.
Huh? I can't believe my ears. You are truly the... Oh, right. But I'll try my best for lesser...
Remember.
Okay.
Just remember not to say...
Yep.
All the preparations are done.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all
Well said.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Alright, let's...
Okay.
Yep, good night. Today is the Academia's Nia Garbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into...
Hello, you two.
What about you all?
Naturally. It's crucial to...
The only thing you...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is many restricted
You know...
That isn't something 500 years...
So...
Don't forget, the sages in core academia, all the Darshans, when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the... Well, yes. If precedence...
Everyone should be in...
Let's go. Yes.
Please, wait. Are you Scribe?
That's me.
No, and, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? That wasn't my Look.
The sages, so...
Hey, shh.
As I expect...
It's nothing.
All right.
What the...
I'm afraid
You have no...
That is the nowadays, the academia...
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more...
Is this the
Indeed. The Academium just act natural.
What's this?
It's a lift that act.
Are we gonna take it?
No, not.
You think the Grand Sage will, and after he does,
Who knows?
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look. Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not. An eyewitness at.
Great Sage.
I'm sure. It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed. Excellent. The foot traffic here.
this place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss? Today is Neagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. If that is so,
Trivial?
then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power, creating a god. If humanity, we shall regain even Irmin's soul for our nation of scholars. This is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to... You will never understand the rap. Gods exist. Care for the people. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Though I may... The ascension of the With that in mind...
What a pathetic justification!
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they not only are...
I'll hate them?
Anyway, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you would require. It's a summary of my time.
I'll hate them? We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. As it is Neagarbaha...
We'll be monitored, just like
With the Akasha's to put it into words you can understand. Are you not familiar? In any case...
You're
Despicable? Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following...
First off, judging by the Academia had, with their instinct...
Regardless.
Indeed. If I'm correct, sneak into the should your intention. As for Sino...
Even if you
You misunderstand. However...
You said that I betrayed the...
So... Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Neagarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick... What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What?
She's always... Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard...
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not...
That isn't the only... According to the... That way, even if we break into the sanctuary...
So our job...
The confinement room is... I'll work with Rom... However...
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal. Windblade! Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure. Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I really... It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up? Thank you.
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! When you went to wake up, you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their... Yep! So that means our next act is... Nilou's performance!
Nilou, are you sure about this? You're taking...
I'm sure.
But if any...
Don't worry.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind. With all my strength. Yeah. Yeah.
Nilou!
Definitely more.
It's okay. Just focus on...
You sure know.
Well, thank you both.
Ooh. All right, let's get back to business. Nilou, we'll be...
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a...
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry. It'll be a piece...
Hey, Nilou! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, I'll pass on the candy, though. I could Yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the... Yep. Come to think of it. What? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the Divine Knowledge Capsule from... it's a time-tested... Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's... Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's with the doctors, how despicable of... But I was original. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going...
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so...
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like that's pretty clever. I just have one...
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability...
The Akasha will turn...
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan's...
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilou of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda
All right. After the guards and the Academia are gone...
Then it'll be time... Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the Academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung.
We couldn't do.
With a line that's like,
We still need to eliminate the.
all they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and.
Speaking of which, following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary, as someone in the same profession.
Indeed, the trap has been set.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
It'll be fine. Besides...
You've got a point. Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
Good luck.
This outfit.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak?
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar.
Okay, got it.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan, but there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next? The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Hey, stop! I saw you. Don't try to run.
The guard looks alert.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me! This is bad. Where's...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me! This is bad. Oh, how is this possible? There's also an Academia guard?
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me! This...
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar! Assemble and arrest her! Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are...
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord...
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
This is odd. The Academia has... Where are the guards?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you...
Right now, all
Arrest? I have an
arrest
Lesser Lord...
yes, right now...
What happened? Lesser Lord? That's impossible. What manner? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guard?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so...
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of the Akasha in... How did they bypass? Was it the report about... No. Well, have you been...
Confirm. How can the if we have to then how is that...
In the beginning.
No, Grand... yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my...
What a comical sight is up. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer... You all can only see the world in your mind. And precisely, she...
Sino. Have you been waiting for it? The Akasha predicted that...
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance...
I truly didn't...
People change. You want to buy time? As for the
So what?
No. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
How long do we have to wait? Paimon wants to know... Paimon hasn't heard any sound... Yeah, but... thinking about it, when Paimon
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you
Now isn't the time to talk. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the academia are all taken care of. The core of 30 is, as long as it doesn't...
That's probably
The Grand Sage is in it. Sino forced, so hurry to the sanctuary. We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do... All right, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Time to go.
This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams. Thank you so during this time. Exactly! Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk. It's like I just... my con... But now doesn't seem to be the time to... It's okay. There's one more... What is it? For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom. As their... Wow! And if you haven't even figured out how... Yes, true. That we need to hurry. I need to make some prep. First things first. After that, after all, this might take some time. If we don't stop... We might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
Wind Strider. Time to go.
How's it going, Nick? I'm done with the... Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this. Oh, also, this is for you. Huh? What's this little It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgrade. You may not need... Wait! We're both small things that float! Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied! It's only a... You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. Nahida? By the way, even though you may... If we get into a situation where I'm glad I've located...
Time to go. What is this place? Wow. The sages wanted to realize their...
Judging from this, but this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the Academia alone. The Fatuians or the Doctor sure didn't.
Yeah!
Is that it? Instead of. So, we had previously come. One is the other.
Paimon knows that that's why he wants.
It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well. I see. The more we know. Alright. Get with me!
See? Back into it. Solidify. Order guide you.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Lightning terrified!
I hear everything.
Send this quickly. Stabilize. Gather.
Enshroud.
I will have order.
Into the wind.
I guess this is it.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes. On the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. Time to go.
Run with the forest!
No more words.
Ha! I'll uproot you!
Out of my way!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows it.
Quake! I will end you. I guess this is it. You'll get frostbite.
Into the wind!
This way!
Can't see?
Stabilize. It's time for a flash. Order Kaiju.
Let's nip that in the bud.
I'll settle this.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds
Dead with me!
Rise. This is order.
I hear everything!
Can't run from death.
Keep up.
Quake. Crumble.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Time to go.
No more words.
Comes trouble.
Into the wind!
Top
Gather!
One with nature!
Order guide you.
Enshroud! Time to go.
Don't be a
The wind moves.
We've only just
Falling
begun.
leaves. Adorn my...
Out of my way!
I'll uproot you.
This is order. Looks like I went too far.
Time to go. One with nature.
Our bond is strong!
One with the forest.
I will have order. Solidify.
One after another!
Into the wind.
Stand with me!
Stabilize.
Looking at its operationals. Oh no. Are you? If you really. Yes. I feel not just nervous. Curious. Curious about to me. And if it's a. However, so to me, that's also. And now, I will so that. Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now. So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer.
A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura.
A body? How much effort from up here?
You sure are something.
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife isn't. Can you feel? Do you not realize that you are?
The strife engraved upon a gnosis, Tevat's current, all those lost.
This is a No wonder your own people have a. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantiated. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Come! Let us reenact. Churn!
This is order.
Let's nip that in the bud. Entrap!
I'll settle them.
Terrorists!
Clouds high. The birds come!
Insignificant past!
Time to go.
Solidify!
My endless cycle begins!
Stabilize!
Can't see?
Insignificant past!
Gather! Feeble human!
Stabilize!
At my command, you shall fall!
I will have order!
I hear everything! One with the forest!
Lightning terrified!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Insignificant past! Solidify! Gather!
Let's nip that in the bud. Enshroud!
Stabilize! Burn to oblivion! This is order!
Stand with me!
Reality is pain!
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Boor?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sabzeruz festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you! Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
leave this to you, the first sage of Boor.
I am the all-knowing God. I hear everything.
I'll settle this.
I will have order. Burn to oblivion!
Our bond is strong.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
One with the forest.
Gather. Reality is pain. Good riddance, cruel world. Rise!
Stand with me.
One with nature. Crumble! Time to go.
Dissipate.
Your new god awakens!
What a humiliation.
Now, your eyes have been opened. Burn to oblivion! The wind knows me. Quake!
Our bond is strong.
Can't see?
Kneel!
Enshroud!
Reality
Stabilize.
is pain!
Solidify.
Burn to oblivion!
I see everything. Dissipate.
Into the wind. Humans. Filthy humans. Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. This is... That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor. Huh. This sure... Yes, that is our destination. Forbidden... You're forbidden knowledge then, but I'm afraid. So, yes, she didn't complete the way that everyone... I'm just... Did she fight to resist the She even used her last remnant of... Yes, but now we can cross the... And then we'll let each of us meet even with the nose. Don't worry. Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat? That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes... Wow! What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
The wind knows me. Time to go. One with nature.
Order guide you.
Wind strike. Into the wind.
Our bond is strong.
Stabilize. One with the forest. One with nature.
I will have order.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Out of my way!
Into the wind.
Solidify.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Order guide you.
I'll settle this. Look! The four-leaf sigil has appeared in the sky!
It's high. The birds...
Out of my way!
This is order.
One with nature. I hear everything.
I will have order.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Lightning purified!
The wind knows me.
Gather. Order guide you.
I'll uproot you. Enshroud. The wind strike.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. We changed direction.
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling?
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Hopefully there won't...
Are you seeing me?
No, it's otherwise.
Hey! So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? Which...
Is that... Are you... Greater...
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. We are Because you are me.
The new Sims...
As Greater Lord... Imagine it this way. I'm merely the But you're finally here. My new self in the Samsara.
If this is...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are... When a branch grows into...
That's why...
That's a great insight. It's also precisely why you won't become like... But perhaps I already see, along with the... Don't worry. The growth...
Come to think of it...
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon it's so neat.
The feeling is...
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
I see. Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like... At that time, the seven were all summoned to the I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. The pain started to torment my mind. Had I not repelled...
So what exactly...
It's a kind of It came from the world is constantly... If we allow for...
So... There's knowledge that...
At that time, which is why I created it.
It's truly...
Though it was
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru. Almost, but... And then, from the very...
Oh no.
I've experienced...
Yes. Even if I died, my existence and everything related... And... So... I took all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution.
Wait!
Irminsul removing me, but
People love you. How can we just... Is there really...
you're the god of wit.
This...
No need to feel so sad, Boer. As these are the words in their entirety, let the world... We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow.
I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. We've just saved the world. So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling is just now. We used to then. Yeah, what's wrong? Huh? That sound. Traveler! Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected. It doesn't have any of... This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially...
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again?
I left Sumeru, but even the god of...
You mean
An astute, even the same individual will have different cognition. A long time ago, observation is the first step of any experiment. So I saved, that's all there is.
It's an insult to life inherent.
Indeed, it's
Since you're in the academia,
simple. Let me ask you this. It was my experiment.
the academias, you really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a nuke. Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same...
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging.
Oh no, I certainly... All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over and it's time to... For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intended...
After all, I'm...
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for... Will the destruction of a... Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprised. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove... But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events...
Price? Interesting. What price?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you... Segments are Yes. Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were in prison?
Like you said, it's stiff being as smart as you.
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a Gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be besides with my abilities. But what I'd like to know is...
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City there won't be any...
It truly... Another chess piece. And where is your Dendrognosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis. Besides, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Arrogant as that.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Teva...
Huh?
That's the secret here. Once I finish with negotiations, we've all gotten what we...
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Together! Okay. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tighnari could stop us from going out now, right? Come on, Traveler, let's go!